Is it too late to be successful? Hello champions, I'm Dr. Meghna Dikshit, author of You Matter, and I'm thrilled to welcome you to our channel. Here we explore mind and brain strategies, share secrets of success, help you heal your past, and prepare for a brilliant future. If you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell. And to all our returning viewers, a heartfelt welcome. If you are ready to dive into the incredible world of brain potential, then type dive in the chat box right now. There are two more ways I can help you beyond this video. There are two links in the caption. First is you can register for my live seminar completely free to train your brain to achieve all your goals. And second, you can purchase my book You Matter through the link and start your personal growth journey with me. Now let's begin on today's topic. Do you feel the train has already left the platform and you're left standing alone? Do you feel you're too old now to do anything? Then listen to this video. We're going to understand what is late and early. When will I ever make it? I'm in my 50s and yet struggling. My best friend lamented. I completely got her. I used to also get very anxious. That time was running out. I was getting older in age and still struggling. When in school, I had read the Maratha history. I was very much inspired by Shivaji Maharaj. At age 44, he was crowned the Chhatrapati of Maratha kingdom. On the other side, I have read our epics. In the Mahabharata, we read about the Kuru prince Bhishma, who was 118 years old at the time of the Mahabharata war. He was a ferocious warrior. Nobody could defeat him, and he had to be brought down through deceit. When I look at the modern age role models, I'm inspired by the history of Mr. C.P. Krishnan Nair. He founded the first Leela Hotel at the age of 65 years. For most, 65 years is a retirement age. My friend was once sharing her grandfather's story. Her grandfather was running a very profitable commission agency from 1947 to 1966. It was a highly profit-making business. But in 1966, he turned 60, and those days, age 60 was considered the age of retirement. So he wrapped up his business and returned to his home village. He passed on at age 85. So for 25 years, her grandfather lived a retired life. So what is the right age to be successful? Is there a right age? The concept of age can be defined in many ways. Chronological age is the time of years a person has passed since their birth on this planet. For example, age 65 is considered a senior citizen. But chronological age does not take into account the person's feelings or thoughts. Then comes biological age. This is considered a person's true age. A person's chronological age may be 30, but biological age can be 45. It's the internal functioning of our organs. Successful aging. Gerontology, that is scientific study of old age, says that more than biological or chronological aging, successful aging is important. It is the importance of maintaining cognitive and physical function and the efforts that an individual puts into stay updated and active. My father, whenever he would go for his walks, would share about the other older men. One day I said to him, "Baba, you're also in your 80s. He looked at me with a horrified expression and said, "They are old. I'm not old." Whereas my mother, once she reached her 40s, would call herself old. So age is literally in the mind and the way we look at ourselves and think about ourselves. Now, when we come to the part of being successful, we get stumped. Finish studies in your 20s, career in 30s, children in 40s, retired in 60s has been the social conditioning since the Industrial Revolution. For the first time, factories were operating and there had to be the systems. So one can join the factory at age 18 and retire at age 60. But have you looked at the farmer or the fisherman or the goldsmith or the trader? They don't have the retirement age at all. In ancient India, there was no age bar for anything. But age became important during the British rule. I know of this tradesman family. The father in his 80s was working and enthusiastic about expansion in the business. discussing the investment and stocking with his younger sons. Then we listen to Steve Jobs and Mark Zuckerberg at age 21, innovating and creating the disruption, and we get the FOMO. How do we deal with this? Today's internet influencer culture has promoted the idea of overnight success. We keep reading the wonderful reels or feeds about so-and-so setting up that one idea which became a trend and made that person a billionaire, especially since the pandemic. But understand that these stories that we read are a minuscule minority because they are so visible that we think it's the norm and wonder why we are not able to achieve anything. Today, the biggest consumption is the information we are getting from the social media. This 24/7 consumption is making us feel old and like a failure. Do you get what I'm saying? Type IGI in the chat box. How do we overcome this then? First, handling the myth of success. Every overnight success has a story of struggle and pain. But the social media does not show us that picture. Let me tell you this, there is no such a thing as overnight success. Second, defining your definition of success. What does success mean to you? You're looking at Steve Jobs who established Apple at 21 years. Is that what you really want? Success means different things to different people. And we need to step back and revisit our definition. We get so inspired by Sachin Tendulkar. But are you ready to wake up daily at 4 a.m.? Rain or sun does not matter whether you're ill or well. Go for the new practice. The famous actor Boman Irani started at age 40. He was passionate about acting and ready to go through the grind at 40. Success for Sachin meant that he played for India. Success for Boman Irani meant that he became a mainstream Bollywood star. For me, success is the satisfaction I get from seeing that massive change in my client's life. I'm not counting the number of clients, whether it's one person or 1,000 persons. For me, I'm successful when I see the person I'm guiding has taken charge of their life and bringing that change in their life. Success for me also means every morning I'm able to sit quietly with myself, just gazing out of the window. So what is your definition of success? First, form that and share it with me in the chat box. Third, tackling the fear of success. More than the fear of failure, most of us have the fear of success, which keeps us away from achieving that success, irrespective of age. Fear of success comes from subconscious belief and patterns. It's the anxiety of how life will be when you are successful. It's an unfamiliar territory. The fear comes from the thought of increased responsibilities. One of my clients had this fear of success, as the belief was a mother should be at home with her children. If she becomes successful, then she will have to be away from her kids. Keep a babysitter. The guilt was keeping her away from success. Now, does that sound familiar to you? Let me know in the chat box. I've had so many lady clients who feared becoming more successful than their husbands, and that meant the relationship dynamics changing. Do you have the fear of success? Then start working on that fear. Reach out to a mentor for guidance and support. Fourth, reflecting on your dreams. List down all the dreams that you have always had. Take each dream and check how much do you really want this. I read this story about the senior lady. She had a dream of driving the car, but her childhood circumstances and also later life challenges prevented her from acquiring that skill. But in her late 70s, she fulfilled her dream. It was that important for her. Maybe at age 20, you had a dream of opening a cafe. Today, you are in your 40s and your dreams have changed, and it's perfectly fine. Now you're reading the stories of successful cafe owners and thinking, oh, I also wanted to start a cafe. I did not. I'm not successful. Well, your dreams have changed. So take a look at your dreams. Be honest with yourself. Against each dream, write the answer. How much does this dream mean to you? If you do not achieve this dream, how will your life be impacted? 5. Planning is the key. 80% planning, 20% doing is the key to success. Break each of your dream or goal into small phases. Phase 1 to 3 months, phase 3 to 6 months, and so on. Then write down the 5 actions that you would take to reach that goal or dream. This detailed planning is useful on our journey to success at any age. Understand, age is an asset in helping us create success. No matter your current age, if you want it, then you go for it. My business partner and my best friend was a homemaker till age 47. She started her journey at age 48. This is what she wanted and this is what she is doing. So what are you going to do? What are you going to go after? Let me know in the chat box. Was this video helpful for you? If you need more help to be successful, I conduct a seminar which is completely free for you with the link posted in the chat box that will help you to achieve all your goals and your dreams irrespective of any age that you are in.